if I've got the music on today, my friend Steve, he did something, so he made the music not all sound the same volume, or some of them are very loud, but that's because he couldn't do it. He did his best, and that was it really. So just have the feet shoulder width apart. We're just going to breathe in and out. So we'll focus on silk breathing today, and maybe do a little bit more of the form. So yeah, I really like this space. I mean, Burwell, some of my classes stop over the summer, but the Wednesday one will tend to carry on. Cool. So just breathe in and out. Gently breathe in and out, and just relax around the jaw, and softly gaze forwards as you listen behind and listen above. Keep breathing. Then just turn the waist. So from that quiet place inside, you're turning your body. Keep breathing slow. Sink hips. Just spend a bit of time checking your alignment. It's nice the sun's come out, isn't it? Beautiful. Really good. Sink a bit more. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, and open the arms. Yeah, so that's field recorded bird song. Yeah, so they're actual real birds. Keep breathing some more. And we'll do bounce and shake. It's a bit like if you're shaking the rug out, really, isn't it? It's like, see if you can get rid of some creases. So maybe if we did this long enough, we get like really young looking faces. This might work.
Why do they call them facelifts? You don't want to shake them down, do you?
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's a bit of a nasty thing to do to you. So they don't look right, do they? You can tell. I'd just rather have a wrinkly face, thank you very much. I think just let gravity do its thing.
Yeah. There's only one person who's ever really managed it successfully, and that was Anne Robinson. She was strong when she
Did
she
you?
took that stuff. Yeah. I don't know how it was warm, but yeah, she must have about 20 years, I think.
And shake. Keep breathing some more. Okay. And then do this once. Just let the arms drop. Drop. That's it. So, shoulders relaxed. So do some loosening, and then we'll do lots of silk breathing. And look at the Chen, Liaojia. Keep breathing some more. Very good. Relax around the jaw. Very good. And turn the palms up. So open the palms. So those of you watching the video, you want to have nice open palms. Nice open palms, that's it. But relaxed. So they're soft, but they're firm. There's this firm, soft feeling in the hands. So that's something Barry talks about, my teacher Barry. Keep breathing some more. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and change. Yeah, this is the one Steve couldn't get to go lower. I mean, it's quite good. It's quieter than it was, but he said he tried making it even quieter, but then he just he's lost. So this is the best he can do.
Might wake you up anyway.
Yeah. So what you can hear is a recording I did with my friend Peter and my friend Colin. We were at a retreat, rhythm and moves retreat. We used to do this thing with rhythm and moves. I need to get in touch with Pete and find out what's. So one in front, one behind. One in front, one behind. Let's slow it down. Okay, so just watch. Just watch. So it goes 1, 2, just watch. 3. Demonstration, observe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Have a look from the side. So I transfer my weight. I turn away from the weighted leg. I transfer my weight. Turn away from the weighted leg. Like that. Right, give it a go. Is that clock actually right?
No.
Yeah, no, yeah. Is it, what is it, fast or slow?
No, it's only a minute.
A minute, okay. Yeah, because it was that, when they changed the clocks, that always completely confuses me.
Still find clocks that you don't change.
Yeah, and there's still some that haven't changed, and I think, oh, I've got an extra hour. Oh no, I haven't got an extra hour. It's very confusing. Yeah.
The watches that you only wear sometimes, you get them out and
Okay, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Almost. So have another look. Have another look.
Sorry,
So what I'll do, I'll just go like this. That's it. Okay. You just use the natural springs of the legs to spring your hands back up again. Oh, good. Emily, you're welcome. We've not got very far. Yeah, it works your legs, doesn't it? We're just doing this. Oh, fantastic. Okay, let the palms of the hands relax even more. Show you that from the diagonal view. So I'm looking forward with my sleepy tiger eyes. I'm listening behind and above. I like this one, it's a nice tune, but it's just a bit loud. with the birds. I haven't quite got the mix right. Four, three, two, one. Nice and relaxed. Yeah, the only thing with this horse, we've got the funny, spooky clubbing. It just there's all these weird noises. Well, I don't know how old the plumbing is. This feels like it's quite an old hall, isn't it? It feels quite old. So. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. It's got quite an open feel to it. Yeah. Yeah, I might do in the summer, we might do some summer day retreats with Mike, the head honcho. Probably come here. Keep breathing small. Four, three, two, and one, and change to wobbly. And then you're just going to turn your left foot out, place your right foot forward to right bow and arrow stance. And then we're just going to sink back and sink forward. As you show you that from the... So you're looking with your sleepy tight eyes, your chin is slightly tucked in, the head is floating. You're breathing. So just when you breathe in and out, really feel that the whole of this part is inflating. So it's almost like you're breathing into your back. Okay, sink back and turn, sink forward and turn, sink back and turn, sink forward and turn, sink back, turn, sink forward and turn. And then change sides. So start with your Wu Chi, get your Wu Chi sorted first, get that really established, relax, and when we're lengthening, and you want to check your vertical alignment, and then you want to sink the hips back and down, and then you just really want to relax, and then notice your breath, notice the breath, so notice it as it comes in, notice it as it comes out. And then we're going to put the other foot forward. Check your feet, so make sure you've got a nice wide set. So if I was to bring my foot forward and my foot back, it would be in a Wu Chi stance. And you sink forward and sink back. Yeah. So you go down through the front foot, down through the back foot. I'll just show you that from the side view. Down through the front foot, sleepy tiger eyes, down through the back foot, lifting behind and above. sink back and turn, sink forward and turn, 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 sink back and turn, sink forward and turn. Okay, right. Now, any questions about the loosening or the leg merging exercises?
So, when you doing a sink forward and turn,
Yeah.
which way should you be turning?
Okay, yeah. Okay, so when I sink into the front foot,
Yeah.
then I sink into the back foot, and I turn away from the front foot towards the corner. Then I sink forward, and then I turn towards the front. You can do it the other way as well, but this is the basic way.
Right.
This is the basic way. And the other thing, if I come a bit closer to the camera, is you want the knee in line with the toes. So when I sink back and turn, my knee is still pointed where my toes are pointing. Because it's very tempting when you sink back and turn for the knee to kind of collapse in, but you want to maintain the structural integrity of your alignment. You want to be aligned. So the knee, if I show it from the other way, now so this knee is pointing towards that wall, and the back knee is pointing towards the corner. I'll show you with the hand. And when I sink back and turn, I'm now going to the corners. Yeah, that's it. But this knee is still facing forward. And then that's what... the other thing you want to think about when you're doing the weight transfer, the plain weight transfer, where we're not doing the turn, we're just literally going forwards and back, is imagine like the legs are becoming like a coiled spring. So you're coiling the spring, and then it gets bunched up, and then it kind of springs out, and then you coil the spring in the back leg. You can think of it like that. So let's do that for a bit. It's good to spend time in your feet and your legs in Tai Chi. It makes them very strong, very good for balance, and developing your postural mode of action up and down the legs. So it means they're more stable. When you do the slow weight transfers, makes your legs very stable.
When you first try it,
Yeah, and getting them in the right spots and stuff. We don't really spend that much time culturally, I think, in this country. I don't know about the others. Tend not to spend too much time in your body, or knowing what your body's actually doing and why. You're kind of stuck in your head. So it's about getting into your senses, getting into the body to know what it's doing. Then you can move it correctly. But if you don't know what's going on, of course your coordination's going to be on. Okay, now try that. So think about your springs. Think about the spring compressing, it's winding up really tight and then releasing. And then this spring gets really tight and then it releases. Okay, right. Different way of looking at it now. What we're going to do now is think of, as you go forward, that you've got a spring that's stretching in that leg, and then it pulls you, and then this string stretches, and then it pulls you forward. So think of a string stretching, a spring stretching, and then pulling. So might feel different, might feel exactly the same. It just, yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Just by visualising the move in a different way, it changes the physical feeling. Okay, try that. The other side. So we've got a spring that's stretching. So as I go back, my spring stretches, and now I'm going to get pulled forward by the stretchy spring. Now this spring's stretching. And you'll probably have one you prefer visualising. Just do that. When you're at home practicing this, and you want to practice your different visualisations, just feel the one that's comfy, and then start moving, branching out. It's good to be, you want to be comfortable. That's one thing Emma talks about, being comfortable. Okay, now forget the springs. Now we're just going to do the plain old turn. Just do that again. Oh, it's going to be one of those classes, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh well. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, it's because Brand's got an appointment, so she can't moan at me for saying, I want to do this. Stay on track. Yes, stay on track. Yes, she keeps me on track. Okay, and then change sides. And that's also a very interesting thing. Every now and then in Tai Chi you're given a move that you really don't want to do at all, and you absolutely loathe. And so just do it. It's like yesterday we were doing a standing still, and I just wasn't into it. And I thought, oh, okay, there's obviously something going on. So I just joined in anyway. And then you can really feel and experience those intense feelings of irritation and frustration, and it's just beautiful. So you just want to relax. Basically just relax. Okay, there we are. Marvellous. Yeah. Got a couple of seminars coming. I'm hopefully seeing the scooters this Saturday, so I'll get my brain melted. And then I've got Mark Peters. I've got a 2-day workshop with him. Then I've got a whole 3 days of Tai Chi pushing hands and practicing with people that have been teaching for 30, 40 years, and we're all training together. So it's all a bit like. Then you find out, you think, oh dear, I need to practice this, and this. It's too much. So, yeah, how you view something affects how it is experienced. So, that's like, so there's a lot of, let's go back to this one. There's a lot of nasties going on in the news and stuff at the moment. So what I'm doing is I'm just watching what's going on, and then I just leave it. And that's a better thing to do rather than because I notice like things like the social media and stuff, people can get stuck in these little ruts and just look at the same. You wanna notice how it affects your body. It's how you leave it at the door. Yeah. So it's like last night I've still got loads of admin. One of the reasons why I do Tai Chi and teach Tai Chi or do noises is because I don't like admin. And I try and avoid it, but then what happens is then you have a backlog and then you have to do it. And so I got really fed up, and then I was with my friends and they said, do you want a cup of tea? And I went, actually no, what I need to do is do some movement. So I did about 30 minutes, then 40 minutes of movement. And then I kind of felt, I was like, oh. And I actually went from feeling a bit almost under the weather and unwell to feeling alright just by moving around, because there's a lot of emotional energy stuck in your body. And by moving, it means you can process it. Because the scientists, they found brain cells, or the cells that are in the brain in different organs and things. That was, Carell was telling me about it. That, if you look at it on the news, so when people go, I've got a gut feeling, or I'm hurt in my heart, actually they're not wrong. Because there's certain nerves, or certain things that are in the brain are also in organs. So,
Could just be anxiety. You've got a gut feeling.
yeah. But by moving around and noticing what your body's doing, you'll find out what your feelings are trying to tell you, and then you can do your clear, considered response. A clear and considered response rather than a reaction. Because reactions are useful, we need them in emergencies, and that's great. But most of the time, it's not an emergency. But because of the way our brains are wired, if something like, you know, if you get given a Tai Chi move that you don't like, or you feel, or you think, I can't do this at all, it sets that emergency part of the brain off. So what we're doing is we're like going, oh, okay, is it an emergency? No, it's not. Okay, I can relax now and switch it off. Because if we didn't have it, we'd be in trouble. So it's good to have, but it's also the old bit of the brain and the new bit of the brain, the neocortex. They're not quite. I think maybe in another 1,000 years they'll be more connected. So in the meantime, we're doing it. Okay, let's do silk reading. Silk reading. So we'll do silk reading number 1. So, let's just do the weight transfer. So just feel that weight transfer. Now, aim for the middle of each foot. That's a foot now, saves me showing off. Aim for the middle of each foot. And then we're tall, and the chin is not sticking out. My singing teacher was telling me off because I kept sticking out my chin. Which, if you did that and you were boxing, poof. It's why you keep your chin in when we're doing the boxing. Keep your chin in. So, and you keep your chin in. We're just doing. Now we're going to do the turn. Now, when you do the turn, you want to make sure this leg doesn't collapse in. You want to keep the legs in a good alignment. So you might even want to do it a bit higher up, for just till you get used to it with the sinking of the hips, and then you work your way into a, probably like Master Wang Hei Jun. He does it like that. But he started when he was like 5 or something ridiculous. Master Wang. He's in Manchester, Master Wang Hei Jun. He's an amazing, fantastic silk reading specialist in Chen style. He's brilliant. So I've been watching his videos. He really is. Yeah, that's it. So neither leg is ever straight. They're still slightly bent. I'll just show you that from the back. And then I'm doing my sleepy tiger eyes. Yeah, I've got a load of bills and I've got a load of invoices that I'm still trying to keep breathing, very nice. Okay. Right, and then have a little shake, because that's quite. How are we doing for time? Oh, we better stop for a quick water break, and then we'll look at silk reading number 1, silk reading number 2, 1 and 2 combined, cloud hands. Right, water break. See, this one's quieter, and it's from the same retreat, so I was in the retreat doing the music and the Tai Chi. Very nice. Is that open? Yeah, you can get water from the kitchen if you've. It's got all what you need in this hall. It's very nice.
Yeah.
It's got a nice sort of calm atmosphere to it as well. It's like. Yeah, not so many to go. We've got about 3 people missing. One's in Geneva, one's at the appointment, and one can only sometimes come. So yeah. Right, it's lovely. It is nice. I mean, it looks pretty well equipped as well. So. So yeah, we'll do the first 4 basic silk reading exercises, and then we'll look at more complicated things. We'll have a look at full, hopefully, full time. And we'll have to finish sharp on past because the choir's coming again. So I'll do the piano and all that. Okie dokie. Excellent. Let's do some silk reading. So we'll just start here. Again, you can just have wider than Wu Chi stance, is fine. You can have the feet out. I have my feet sticking out. Some people prefer to have their feet parallel, sticking forward. It's all fine. There's a lot of variation in Chen, which is why I like it so much. Because basically, you know, everyone's doing it correctly. So let's. So I've got my hand here, so I'm monitoring the opening and closing of the hip. Or you can put your hand on your waist, or you can just have your hand relaxed. All is fine. Now we turn. So we've got the weight on the right leg, and we turn and we scoop underneath, make a nice round shape in the arm. And we're just doing this. Down. Down. Keep breathing.
When we go across, are we reaching out as far as we can?
No. We're staying in the same lines. What I'm doing, that's a very good question. What I'm doing is I'm lining my hand up. Actually, if anything, my elbow is following the same line of direction as my upper thigh. So it's just going to the corner. If you look at it from the side view, I go to the corner, then I come across. So you want to keep it contained, because the important thing is this bit that's turning and moving. So your arm is following the legs and the waist. So you transfer the weight, you sink, you transfer the weight, you sink and turn. You transfer the weight, you sink and turn. I'll show you that from the back. So it's different. It's different. So we're not sort of trying to stretch. There's that Qigong exercise thing we did. Maybe we'll do it. Actually, because it's a nice one for stretching. If you want to stretch, it's good to stretch. Actually, highly recommended. And we're all breathing marvellous. That's it. That was so good, we're going to do it on the other side now. So we'll start here. So that's palm out. Show that from the video. Palm. That's it, that's nice. And you want to relax your legs. You want this all really flippy-floppy-fied. Yeah, so it's almost like if you imagine you've got the balloons, you've got helium balloons and they're holding you up. Because there's that helium balloon up in Swaffham Prior, that Pokemon balloon, that's still up there a week later. I think that's it. That's really good, everybody. Good effort. Okay, have a little shake out because this does murder your legs. So that was silk reading number 1. Silk reading number 2. It's like this. It goes 1. This bit always reminds me. One of my friends, he runs a theatre company, and he done Hamlet on his own. Right? He was everything. He was Ophelia. I was 5 until he got to Ophelia, and seeing a 60-year-old bloke with a beard up, going, I was just like, no. But apart from that, it was a brilliant play. But anyway, alas, poor Yorick. So I knew him, Horatio. So we come across and then down. And we're marvellous. Look at that. So he goes 1. That's it. Now you transfer your weight, bring it across. Now you want to keep this open and relaxed. This one's a bit difficult. This bit feels a bit artificial, but you want to relax, and eventually it becomes second nature. That's what we're doing. So you just repeat something over and over and over and over and over again until it starts working, and you can feel where it's supposed to be. So that's where the sheer repetition, monotonous. But actually each one feels different once you get into it. So
like Chen.
yeah. There's loads. There's I don't know how many there are. Because I was doing the 10 Singer silk reading. These were the basic Liaojia silk readings. The old frame, the new frame. He said, "Oh, this is number 10," and then we did about 3 or 4 more, even though there was only supposed to be 10. So I no idea. Okay, that's not bad, everybody. Okay, you want to relax the arm more and make them float. Your arm is floating. That's it. It's nice to do this to music, actually. It kind of works. Okay, and so if anyone wants the CD of the soundtrack I use, I can ask my friend. It won't be like a proper CD because we've got the levels aren't quite right. He's going to help me with that. Steve. That's about 5 people called Steve I know, and they're all nice. It's great. Yeah, I was in a music workshop on Monday, and there was a Stefan. There were 2 Stefans, and a Stephen, and a Steve. It was ridiculous.
I've got a friend called Stephen, when he goes to work, he's a Steve. I don't know, who are you talking about?
Yeah. That's it, so come round in a circle, that's it. Round in a circle. So you want the arm to be very, actually floppify both arms, let's just get that. And shake the legs out and just give that, like that. Actually, we'll do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like this one. 6, 7, 8. Shake. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And nice and tall. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Forward roll. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over and under. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And shake. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's nice that. Okay, so arms are much more relaxed. So now try back to the silk reading number 2. See if that's. Oh, that's better, isn't it? Oh, got relief. There you go. So you want the arm very, very relaxed, almost like it's floating. And have your chin tucked in. Don't stick the chin out. That's great. Okay, now we combine. So you have number 1 and number 2 at the same time. Just like this. Just do it super slow. So fingers outwards. down, and then this one tucks under. That's it. Tucks under. That's it. So you want to keep your shoulders level. So avoid leaning if you can. You may find yourself leaning just to try and get into the move, and that's okay as long as you know that that's not how to do it. You're doing it like this. Almost. So down. So you want to keep your, look, watch. Hands, see the hands are travelling together. The hands want to be aware of one another. So this is really good for your coordination, everybody. Yeah, that's great. And down. Yeah, this is a song about starling murmurations. If you want to see the video of it, send me an email, I'll send you the video. It's a really nice video of actual real starling murmuration while this song's going on. Fantastic. So, it's my friend Nick. Down. That's it. Okay, that was so good. We're going to go in the other direction now. So just relax, don't panic. Okay, those of you that have been coming for more than a couple of years, check your hips are sinking and your back's nice and straight and long and your arms are floating. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. If I do it with the counting 3, 4. Oh. And once more with feeling marvellous. Okay, then have a little shake out. You should be able to. It's amazing for your legs, isn't it? Whew. Oh my goodness, let's just, yeah, hands on the hips and just circle. 1, 2, 3, do 5, 4, and 5. Now go in the other direction, very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shake it. Okay. Nice and tall. Breathe. Pull through the head. Sit down. Cloud hands. So this time you go out, down. Transfer the weight. Turn. Transfer the weight. Turn the waist. Swap the hands round. Transfer the weight. Turn the waist. Show that to the back. Okay, then for fun, we're going to do this one, middle winding. 1, 2, 3. Don't worry if this is completely origami, it's fine. Just do something in a relaxed manner and just feel your body moving. If you can't follow it, just do a thing. 1, 2, 3. So I'll do it with a sound effect. It goes like this, then it goes whoosh. Like this, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, just for the last, oh God. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay, follow me. I'll do it with the back facing so we're all going in the same way, whether we're in the room or on the Zoom. Okay, so pick your feet together. Look forward and with your sleepy tiger eyes and listen behind and above and check your posture. So your chin's tucked in, your muscles are relaxing, and there's this upward feeling in your supporting bones. Upward feeling in the supporting bones. Here we go, step out with the left foot. Now we come, I'll just show you, come up and down. I'll just switch around again. Transfer your weight into your right foot. Press towards the left. Transfer your weight into your left foot. Press towards the right. Turn on the heel. Point the foot towards the corner. Transfer the weight. Bring the left foot in. Step out. Show that from the side. You come down like that. And then forward. So you've got a right angle on the left hand. Open. Look to the side wall. Come underneath. Show you that from the front. Come underneath. That's it. Then you come down like this. Then you come up and that's it. In Wu Chi. So make sure you've got a good Wu Chi gap. I'll turn around. Okay, turn towards your left. Turn towards your right. Have your right hand under the left. Right hand under the left. Hang on. Yeah. Now look towards the right side, step out to the right. Now look back to the front and then hold your upper thigh, move across with your right hand and push forwards. Then let go of this hip, come forward with the left foot, left hand, stroke down the imaginary giraffe's neck. Bring your hands as if you've got a shot put. Now step into left, cat stance to the corner, push out towards the corner. Left cat stance, cat stance. So your foot is close in, you're on your toes of your left foot and your weight is on your right foot. That's it, you're pushing. That's it. Then you come under with your right, under with your left, make a fist with your right hand and punch forward, and your left hand is under your right elbow. Like that. Your left hand is under your right elbow. Then you step with your left foot, and then you come like this, and push to the front. That's it, if I turn around. So you're done like that. Okay. Great. Let's do that. One more time. I was hoping to do it 5 times, but never mind. So this is the beginning of the Chen, and then what I'll do is I'll show it from the front so you can see. Okay, here we go. Nice and tall. Step. Check your posture. Breathe in and out. Begin on the next in-breath. So breathe in, breathe out. Transfer the weight towards the left side. Transfer the weight, hands towards the right side. Move the foot. Step into the weight transfer. Step with the left foot. Hands come down, foot comes down. Transfer the weight forward. Open. Come underneath. Just show that from the front again. 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3. Step with the right foot. Push with the right hand towards the right hand of the left, stroke the giraffe's neck, push into single whip and sink. Right, okay, come around into a circle. Yeah, it's a circle. We've got 3 people here. Okay, so it's a sort of a circle. We just go back to that. Oh, we've got quite a lot done today. It was good. Okay, just breathe in. Wait till they actually turn up though, just in case they're not. We get all this stuff out. Sort of left there.
Yes, you don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Holiday. Because it's half term.
It's Easter, isn't it? It's Easter holiday. So breathe in, breathe out. Oh good, that means the mince pies will be out there soon, won't they?
Yeah, well,
And
hot cross bun.
hot cross buns, yeah. No, after Easter, that's when they get all the Christmas stuff out, isn't it?
Which is a bit bonkers.
Bit bonkers, yeah, a bit bonkers. And then down. And then we'll see if we're super young today. Rub the hands together, very good. And polish the face. That's nice. So rub the hands together again and give the lower back a rub. And then embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So did we like it with music? You like it? Okay, well sometimes I will bring the music. Especially now my friend's done it, so it's all kind of similar level. So it's not all, apart from there's a couple who were a bit louder, but he couldn't do much about that.
Hardly noticeable.
Yeah. And one more. Actually, we'll do 2 more. We'll do 2 more because I like this move. And I haven't seen any quiet moves. Oh gosh. They should be here right now, so we're now in quiet time. Whoops. So nice and tall, relax your shoulders, and then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, bring it together. Well done, that was a nice session. Very good. Great, okay, I will stop the video. Yeah, well done everybody, that was great. Yeah.